Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to another ICBM run. In this run I'm going to be using the Extermination rule set. And as it says here, Extermination scoring mode means you score 10 points for every enemy kill, regardless of your own casualties. You also lose points when enemy nukes pollute your territory. Well, we don't want any of that pollution going on, so it's going to be a pretty defensive game. I have set the difficulty to hard, and I have made sure that we have no diplomacy. No alliances, no diplomacy, nothing. So everybody is on their own. GDP is affected by losses, so the more that you lose, the less production you have. And that is going to snowball. If you have a little bit less production, then your nukes are going to take just a little bit longer to build. Your SAMs are going to take longer to build, and that means that you might not be able to be ready to defeat that next strike that gets thrown at you. So overall, it is going to be harder and harder and harder, and this is something that I have been using in the previous playthroughs as well. Anyway, nobody is going to be allied with anybody else, and I'm thinking of actually going with the Pacific and doing a bit of an early attack. Since there are no alliances, this might work, but then again, it might not. We'll see. My first opponent will be East Asia. I'm going to send out a couple of ships, making sure I defeat some of their SAM sites, radar sites, whatever else I happen to find. And hopefully then get a couple of strikes off against their larger cities. In order to do that, I'll not need to do too much to change my current startup. Or my current setup, rather. I'll need a couple of destroyers. And those destroyers will require SAMs. In order to buy that, I'll have to sacrifice a radar site, then I'll gain SAMs, so that the destroyers can not only defend themselves, but can also shoot at enemy planes as they fly by. The bombers will be launched from the airbase, and they're going to be carrying megaton bombs. Won't be seriously large bombs just yet, because I simply cannot use those. I can only buy 3, that's all. Leaves me with 9 points, and I'm thinking of going with a couple more nuclear bombs. That gives me 19 of these tactical nukes. But since you can now pollute enemy territory, that might help me. Because the more I pollute, the more points they lose. And not necessarily the more points I gain. Now, one thing I'm not quite sure about is that it says for every enemy kill. I'm not sure if that means cities or units. Maybe you're going to get points for killing off units. We'll see. Let's just put it to the test. Welcome to the place where everybody hates each other. The world. With no diplomacy. Nobody's going to be allying anything, and nobody's going to be sharing any research whatsoever. So every research that I will need is going to have to come out of my own research laboratories. I'm not really planning on using any one particular asset, because any one particular asset will require a lot of research. I'd rather split it up a bit, not too much. Maybe start with advanced aircraft first, because they'll allow my bombers a bit more survivability and my fighters a bit more air-to-air capability. So let's start there. And as for production, let's get a couple of SAM sites going. Now, as I mentioned, I first want to start and hit East Asia. East Asia has Seoul and it has Tokyo. These provide a lot of GDP. Tokyo is the largest one, I believe, at 17.96, Beijing at 12.49, and Seoul at 8.63. I missed Shanghai at 12.21. I want to hit those guys. So we're going to need an airbase, and I'm going to park that airbase there. From here I can reach most, if not everything. I first want to know where the enemy airbase is, before I send out my own ships, or my own bombers. Because once I know that, I'll be able to intercept them with a destroyer. Probably several destroyers, in fact. So I'm going to set up a sort of picket line of destroyers. Let's go with one radar site over here. And one radar site over there. Maybe this gets destroyed by a ship immediately. We'll see. Let's hope not, though. Here goes. There we go. We found a radar site. I want the DDs to start moving. The destroyers. Off we go. Missile out. Radar site taking hits. The problem is that the DDs don't really have that much destructive power, so they'll need a couple of shots. So far, the SAM site is Sorry, the radar site has not yet detected any airbase. Neither have my destroyers. But then again, my destroyers are pretty poor as far as radar is concerned. They don't have any upgrades. They don't have any kind of boosted capabilities. Nothing. Okay. I need to defend the largest cities that I have, which I think are Ho Chi Minh City and Bangkok. Manila. Oh, definitely Manila. And especially early on, I don't need anti-ballistic missiles, because the enemy doesn't have any ballistic missiles. I just need to make sure that the aircraft cannot get to my larger cities. Which won't be easy, because all I have is this airbase, and this airbase can do a fair amount of work, but not that much. So, how well these SAM sites are going to be operating, that remains to be seen. Yeah, let's just keep queuing up SAM sites. Defending Ho Chi Minh City. Can you scout out this area for me? I'm also very interested to see where the carrier group for that particular nation has gone. Because it has to be here somewhere. Let's see. I want you to scout out Tokyo for me. One here, one here. I'll back them up with radars in a bit. Not that I have much need for radar anyway, because I don't expect planes to fly over from that side. They probably couldn't reach me anyway, even if they wanted to. Alright, let's start with the strike plan. Airbase. Objective. East Asia. Target cities. Now, at this point, there has been an update to the game. We are now on 0.9.2. And this means that max range is a range from where you want to attack. And it also has auto-build warheads, so I think that this will allow the auto-queuing of warheads for this particular job. And on top of that, we have select best config, so that the game automatically selects what weapon system is best for what target. In the previous run that I did, I had the problem that I started going after SAM sites and air bases with megaton bombs. It was amusing, but not necessarily what I needed. If I'm understanding the new set correctly, then this means that with the new select best config, I'll be able to have a target such as an airbase hit with a cruise missile, and have a city hit with an actual 1, 10 or 50 megaton bomb. At least that's my hope. Now, I want to make sure that all the bombers are loaded, and I believe that they now are. Because I built a few. Yeah, there we go. Now we're standing by. So this means I can now start striking. I didn't actually complete the attack plan. Cities, airbase, off you go. We're going to hit Shanghai, we're going to hit Beijing, we're going to hit Tokyo. Execute.
Executing strike plan.
Just right from the get-go. Oh, and we have just upgraded these things to B1s. Perfect. That's the research done. I also want to have an AWACS aircraft, so I can see a bit deeper into their territory, and aerial refueling is going to allow these things to fly farther. I wonder where the assets are from East Asia. Bombs away. That put me on the map and wiped a bit of their population off the map. There are, by the time that these aircraft return, another 5 megaton bombs ready. Oh crap, here we go. There's the return. But all of these bombers are getting intercepted by the SAM sites, as I sort of predicted what path they would take. And now it is going to be up to, there we go, Hong Kong gets hit again. It's going to be up to this SAM site to deal with this bomber. I need you to park more in this direction. How are you doing, East Asia? Down to 92% GDP. Okay. And they are working on... What was that tech? That missile thing? MRBMs. Okay. Enemy SAM site detected.
A city has been bombed.
Oh! A bomber got through. It won't be going home, but it did drop a bomb on Bangkok. Fortunately not terribly deadly. As opposed to the strikes that I keep delivering to them. Because there should be down... Yeah, there we go. We have a GDP now only of 90%. So we've been able to hit them a bit. I don't like this bomber flying over this SAM site. It can take a few hits, but not too many. Get rid of that SAM site, will you? Oh, crap. Now you can go home. Had to micromanage that bomber for a bit. Okay. We now know that they have an airbase here somewhere. Where exactly, I don't know. The GDP is down to 86. I'd like to get it down to 80, just to slow them down some. Just keep going. And I keep building more bombs. Oh, crap. Need a second destroyer out here to assist. Their fighters are starting to get pretty annoying. 84. How are we doing now? 83. 82. 81. Another still required to push them down below 80. There we go. 80. Cancel the strike plan. Good. That is going to reduce the attack power of East Asia, at least a little bit. Now, Bombay is also a very tempting target. 12.8%. Karachi, 11.73%. So it's time to relocate some of these destroyers and make sure that there are no SAM sites between myself and my target. AWACS is ready. Or, sorry, AWACS is not ready yet. But what is ready is the aerial refueling. That will allow these guys to go even farther. I'll also need a couple more aircraft. New radar site ready. Let's see if I can get some information here. So far it looks like I'm the only one actually kicking off this war.
Structure destroyed.
Really? I lost a radar site. Oh, hello. What are you doing out here? That's a Russian destroyer. What is it that I did to you? Because it's more about what I'm going to do to you, my good sir. And that is going to come in the form of a tactical nuclear attack. Kill it before it kills the SAM site. It just did. Damn it. Oh, it also hit the radar site. I was hoping to prevent that. That's going to be the last thing you hit today. Job done. Right. So I'll also need another SAM site. Because Manila is very important to me, GDP-wise.
Research complete.
Research complete. We got the AWACS. What is next? Advanced air-to-air missiles. Gotta make sure I intercept those guys early. Let's send out that AWACS to here. DDs are still on the way. It looks like the area over here is not too threatening yet. New attack plan. New target is West Asia, was it? Yep. And I'll also need to build a few more megaton bombs. Pollution's only 4%. Carry on. There, we found a radar site. The SAM site is ready. Gotta defend Manila. A couple more bombers are being built. Automatically reinforce the airfield. We now have 5 megaton bombs available again. Oh, another bomber's coming up. Oh, right. Yeah, I still need to build one more. Advanced air-to-air missiles done. Very good. I'm not trusting anybody, so it's time to build ABM. Oh, shit. After that second ticks over. So then, there we go.
Research complete. Air wings replenished.
Yep, air wings replenished. Excellent. AWACS is going back in. This one's going to hit the radar site. Oh. African destroyer. Go deal with that. I'm just not sure if my DD is strong enough to deal with that. Because this thing looks properly upgraded. Mine is... Oh shit, there's a carrier group. Oh no. Oh dear. I'm shooting down their planes, but my DD is definitely taking a bit of a pounding here. Come on. Did I get it? I think I got it, but this DD needs repairs. Urgent. Oh shit, no production. Herp-a-derp. Give me a destroyer and a cruiser. Wait, that cruiser took long... No, it doesn't take longer than expected. Yeah, our GDP is 100. We're fine. Nobody else has gotten hit so far. That's a bit surprising and concerning.
Executing strike plan.
Let's execute the plan against West Asia. Have this DD assist the other one. That one's done. ABM's coming up. After ABM's done, let's get the improved long wave radar so I can see a bit more about what's going on around me. And then when the cruiser is done, 5 more of those.
Research complete.
Why exactly did we hit this? Oh! My bad. Select best config. I want to see if these bombers now use the best megaton bombs that they have available. How many bomber destroyed? Okay, good.
Executing strike plan.
Yes, they did. They automatically selected the megaton bombs. And now we're going for Bombay, Karachi, and Delhi. Very good. Very good indeed. Oh, and Kolkata, apparently. Oh, shit! Wipe that thing out.
A city has been bombed.
Hold on a moment. Manila's been hit. I imagine that this boomer from West Asia might have something to do with that. Oh, there we go. No over-the-horizon coverage. ABM capabilities limited. I need to make sure I have over-the-horizon radar. I'd say that's a bigger priority than improved long wave. You, deal with that boomer. This thing cannot be allowed to survive before it drops another one. This is very useful, by the way, this new pop-up that says, nope, you have no over-the-horizon capability. Uh-oh. See? The SAM site fired, but only when the target was just over. Go! Get that boomer killed off. Did that DD take it down? It might have.
A city has been bombed.
Ow. Let me guess, Manila again? Wait a moment. Jakarta? Ah. That's gonna come at the expense of some of my GDP. Yeah, we're down to 95. And West Asia is going up. So is North America, actually. What's North America trying to hit? It's not South America. It might be Russia. Maybe they're doing over-the-pole warfare again. But without any kind of allies, I couldn't tell you. It's taking forever to get rid of this boomer. Oh no. No, 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 no. Jeez, we got nothing to do with that. Prioritize this. Right now. I don't care about building stuff at the moment. I just need to get rid of those missiles. By the way, they're also striking several different targets, which is interesting. You got a tactical nuclear bomb. Good. You got a new mission. Bomb the boomer. No, 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 no. What the hell are you doing? You're not going to return to Airbase. You're going to hit this position right here. Screw your bomber. What? Wait. Oh, there we go. Now it's gone. Still, that cost me quite a bit. My GDP crashed to 90%. I was hoping that I'd be able to prevent that. Alright, let's cancel the attack, because we're dropping all of our smaller nukes. Bit of a waste. Space radar ready? That sounded like some serious nukes. What's the East Asia... Sorry, West Asia? 89% GDP. We know that they have a carrier somewhere. According to the map, it's visible? Really? That's the CV. Okay, so we're fighting an African aircraft carrier. That makes sense. What's next? Radar is not that useful because I don't have any over-the-horizon radar. How about a couple of submarines? Good. Cruiser ready. Cruisers have space radar. They have SAMs. Ooh, this is also such a quality of life upgrade. I believe that normally you couldn't click on this to tell what exactly the range was. But this is very, very useful. And that's the SAM range. Good lord, that's a short SAM range. 400 meters only? Oof. They need a bit of research to get improved. Because as it stands, these things are not good enough. Now, where do I want these? What would be a good position for them? Maybe to deal with the East Asia submarine. That's quite a way away. Whatever, let's go. It looks like somebody else is also kicking West Asia. Probably Africa. Africa's GDP is down to 95, West Asia 79, Russia 84, North America 77, and Europe 86. South America 98. These guys are doing well. Too well, in fact. That needs to be addressed.
Research complete.
Alright, let's get the long-wave radar followed by short-wave radar, and now I can get a bit more of an equal division. And now I can get my over-the-horizon radar ready. Priority 1. Yep, it's definitely Africa. I was paying a small visit every now and then to them. Let's see, does this improve SAM range? No. Because it was the long-wave radar, not the short-wave radar. Maybe it's just the SAMs in general, by the way, the SAM research that you need. You, load your tactical nuke. Get that thing killed. There was talk in the comments section about if you keep hitting the surface assets of an AI, it keeps going after you with submarines, SSBMs, standard subs. I'd say we can confirm that. Because they just keep going for it. That's the next SSBM that they've built. What's the ABM range? Not good. Sam might be able to pick it up as it flies directly over. Nope, didn't get it. Singapore hit. That one tried to intercept, and that one did get it, the destroyer. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to make it my life's work to completely get rid of West Asia. I think I'll have to use another one. It looks like I'm not the only one getting rid of West Asia, though.
Research complete.
Oh, we found their airbase. Very interesting. Let's get improved powerful engines and silent engine. Oh. There. Over the horizon radar, right here. Now I have a lot more information about where these SAMs need to be intercepting missiles. If and when they are. I'm actually not too interested now in taking out that African carrier group. Because it doesn't benefit me at all. I actually benefit from these guys getting taken out. As evil as that might sound. Oh. Yeah, that airbase needs to go, but I'm not sure if you could get to that after you've been repaired. How's my GDP? 88. Not terrible. South America has dropped a bit to 95. I might be able to shoot down some of their fighters. And as I'm doing that, maybe a bomber could reach the East Asia airbase. Because I know where it is, it's just going to be tricky to get there. Let's fly over the destroyer, trying to keep it a bit safer. Instead of just going right for it. Because then the fighters can intercept me over there, and that's not what I want. I'm not sure if they've seen me yet. Oh, I think they might have. Oh, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Bomb away. Second airbase. No kidding. Okay. There's another one. Interesting. We're gonna have to get rid of that one as well.
Complete.
Okay, that's the silent engines. Yeah. Decreases the range of enemy sonar, increases the range of torpedoes. Bomber should make it there. The way back might be a bit more tricky. Well, maybe it'll do it. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to come back in one piece. Okay, so that was East Asia. Hopefully East Asia strike assets have now been reduced and won't be that effective. Let's put that over the horizon radar over here. My over the horizon radar coverage is now pretty good. I can cover quite a lot. It looks like Mexico City is positively glowing. Much to the dismay of the US, which has a GDP of 65%. Or rather, whose GDP has been reduced to 65%. Oh crap, an East Asian carrier group? Okay. This cruiser needs repairs. Wait one, boys. We're going back. Get me the subs first. Powerful engines will allow the submarines to go... No, will allow the torpedoes to go faster. Damn it, another boomer? I'm getting pretty tired of these things, but at least it'll be a good test for my SAM sites.
The city has been bombed.
Yeah. About that. I'm not terribly enthusiastic about the effectiveness of those SAM sites yet. Try to hit. Intercepted. Do it again. Got him. Still, those boomers are popping up here way too often. Get him. Bangkok hit. Maybe I just need to park a couple of subs off of their coastline to make sure that they cannot bring in any more boomers. And at the same time, I want to have a couple of subs go after the East Asia carrier group. It's not a big threat yet, but I'd rather not have those planes too close to my territory, if they don't mind. First submarine ready. I want you to stay here, and I want you to cover that. Their sonar's probably better. Sonar 500, sonar 400. Torpedo range, 350. Yeah, same for these. So if they do spawn in another one, I'm going to immediately hit it. Yeah. What? Why the... Oh. You're not kidding. Hold on. Yes! Oh, this is such great news. They have improved the submarines. Haven't they? Yes, they did. Oh, this is fantastic. For those of you who might not have gathered it yet, submarines were a bit underpowered. They were a bit meh. Because they got taken out real quick, and aside from torpedoes, I don't recall them having any kind of other weapon system. So they were a bit eh. Now they have surface-to-surface missiles, if you're on the surface. So that means that you can now have a couple of submarines offshore preparing for, let's say, a Tomahawk strike. When the time's right, you attack using, for example, an attack plan. Oh, the submarines aren't here yet as an attack asset. That's something that needs to be addressed, I think. At any rate, I can surface with this ship, with this sub. And then I don't have a torpedo range of 350, but I have an attack range of 1000. So I can hit targets inland, instead of just having these things patrol the waters and make sure that there's nothing coming close to my navy, for example. This is a fantastic update, and I hadn't seen it yet. Intercepted. I need to get a few more points in the next 20 minutes. So that means I'm going to have to change my research. In the next 20 minutes, what can I research that will help me do damage? Because it won't be this, it won't be that. It won't be cruise missiles. Which would, by the way, make submarines a hell of a lot more dangerous. Oh, I can't wait to try that out in a full submarine run. What do I research in 20 minutes? Unless I don't research anything. That might be it. Not researching anything. Just queuing up the bombs. All the bombs. Every single bomb. And just going on a continuous strike plan to deal with East Asia and West Asia. Also, we're going to need one more bomber. Oops. Execute strike plan. They're only small bombs, but they can still do some damage. I just hope that I don't get intercepted too much. Could you hit that airbase? Oh, East Asia is now going to hit West Asia. I really love these updates. The new attack plan, the way that the submarines have been buffed. Fantastic stuff. No, I don't want you to be part of this group. I just want you to move. I need a few more points. Oh, crap. Well, I got Seoul. Let's send this sub out to deal with that particular target. That SAM site. And the SAM site here, maybe. Depending on whether or not they have protection against that. Oh, there's another SAM site here. Hold on. Surface the ship. Yep, it immediately starts attacking. Lovely. Oh, yes. Whoops. Oh, no. Not so lovely. I need you... So that's the cruiser and the... sorry, the cruiser and the DD to start dealing with the damage here. These SAM sites keep intercepting my bombers. It's starting to get on my nerves, because it means I cannot actually attack anything. Well, you over there, just surface, might as well. There we go, that's one SAM battery dead. Should be able to hit the other one as well, right? Oh yeah. Definitely. We're once again at the top score, 595. SAM site taken out, radar site taken out. Probably can't hit that one. Whoa, was that friendly fire? Hold on. Cruiser destroyed. Maybe because somebody dropped a nuke next to that group. That might have had something to do with it. Oh shit, there's another boomer out here. SAM intercepted the missile. Come on, get him. Good work. It's a bit chaotic, with no allies and nukes flying every which way. But then again, that's part of the fun. Could I just surface and hit that thing with a missile? Looks like it might have a minimum attack distance. There we go. You're dealt with. .634, 635. Let's see. Is East Asia still a threat? 70. West Asia 71. Oh, they're pretty even. It's not like I need to prioritize one or the other. Both are pretty evenly messed up. I'm just not getting a lot of points with these 1 megaton weapons. You could, of course, play the long game and just wait until you have bigger bombs and then go on the attack. But I decided to go for a pretty rushy war. Quick to fight, making sure that I can quickly decimate their population and as such their GDP. And they're starting to notice. 68, 71 versus my 86. Europe's 47. Ooh. Europe's been hit bad. These are small, these are serious bombs. Europe's actively getting hit. South America at 88%. Okay. 63 for North America, Russia 73, Africa 69, 71 and 68. So it's not like we're all that far apart. We're fairly even. Anyway, the next run that I'll do is probably going to be full submarine run. That is going to be something that is now quite potent. Because you could just park your submarine offshore, or several in fact. Pop up with the whole fleet to the surface, you drop a couple of missiles, you fire at them, and you dive again. The only thing that you're missing on a submarine is the capability of getting surface-to-air missiles away. And ABM, to some extent. They also, of course, don't have radar, so they'll not be as capable of dealing with any kind of threat, in the sense that they won't see it, but they will hear it. And they're not that much longer to take. Yeah, it's 155 for a sub, 147 for a destroyer. Cruiser 4 minutes, but that's with production maxed out. Anyway, I might still be in the top scoring place. Yeah, just about. Just about. South America, though, dropped a lot more megatons, and Russia even more, 391. Still, I was able to, possibly due to my early strike, get 80 million kills. And I kept 75% alive. Which is still slightly less than South America's 77%, but then again, they did less damage. So they got fewer points. Anyway, really loving the patch changes. And I'm really, really interested to see more. Keep this game on your wish list. It's going to come out on November 12th. And I really, really enjoy it. And I hope that you guys will join me as soon as you can on November 12th. Link down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you soon for the next one.